I did it! My research is finished at last. Tomorrow I'll submit it to the professor. It will be a big day. Tomorrow is the anniversary of Dad's disappearance, too. It's already been 10 years. Henry Morgan, the famous archaeologist, vanished under mysterious circumstances. This was the most recurring headline in the newspapers. I'm sorry, Dad. I tried really hard to understand where your final research took you. A hello to Mom, and then to sleep. Unfortunately, she can't be here tomorrow. Her latest expedition in the Amazon is taking longer than expected. Let's hope she receives my email. Good night, Mom. Coming! This postman believes that everything he delivers is urgent. One can never even get a few hours rest. It's only 2 p.m. The day has only just started. Let's see. Bills. A letter for me? Nobody writes to me, usually. It's dated July 25th, 2008. The same day my father disappeared. Dear Willy, it's Dad. If you received this letter, it means that my mission didn't go according to plan. I can't linger or I would put your mother and you in danger. You must go to the old inn in Bonetown as soon as possible. Room 09, but never trust anyone. Everything begins there in the warmth of a friendly place. Love, Dad. It certainly isn't a prank. The style and handwriting are my father's. I've looked for clues to his disappearance for 10 years. And I even got a letter from him. I must leave for Bonetown immediately. I'll have to manage somehow, because Mom is still traveling. But Bonetown isn't far. With a little money and a bike, I can get there in a few hours. I saw the bike around the house. There's even some money around here somewhere. Off we go! Perfect, I already found the bike. Or rather, what's left of it. To leave, I'll need all the other parts too. Hi, I'm Willy. Would you like to take a short tutorial to learn how to handle things in my world? Alright, let's start. Its contents could come in handy. It won't come off. It looks like... Et voila! It's a memento. Best leave. No way. If we start by taking a key at the beginning of the adventure, what will happen next? I need a ladder to... Collecting everything found lying about is a real fixation. Essential for traveling. Empty. Too many drawers. They will come in handy. Here they are. It won't be an ISO 9000 certified ladder, but it will do. Got you, Wheel. Giotto always had one too, or so they say. Good grip, but... If only there was a rubber chicken. I feel more at ease taking it with me. It's always good to have one for a pleasant bike ride. I'd better take only... I prefer to leave it here. Otherwise, I won't be able to monitor the phases of my puberty. Let's take it. One never knows what might come next. There's a lot of... If somebody threw something in there, it means it wasn't meant to come out again. I need something to get the plug out. I see no alternative. Now you'll discover the huge power of a plunger. Nice work. Now I can safely leave home. Well, look what was hiding in... It's certainly a part of the bike. I'm amazed by the extremely intelligent use I made. There isn't a drop left. I used it all for the bath I was planning to take. I ran out of it this morning. I meant to go shopping, but... The painting is really beautiful, but so is its setting. Admire my physical prowess. I better not turn it off. Mom must have had her reasons for leaving it like this. At least... My mother took almost everything with her for this journey. I don't need a map to get to Bonetown. Moreover, this isn't a map of our state. It's not about bragging to friends. It's the symbol of my family, and I'm proud of it. Strange object. Let's see what happens when I pull one of the branches. I thought so. Ingenious! Typical of my mother. I bet she designed it. Look at the nice ring inside it. It looks ancient, and there's also an engraving inside. Difficult to make out. S.C. Arvis Mag A. I think I know what it is. I'll put it in the bag. It might come in handy. Wow! Now in your inventory you have items that you can combine. Doing so is very simple. If successful, wait a few moments and you'll see these items combine and try to combine the item you just found with another. And it came to pass that my criminal career began. It could contain something important that... Let's see what's wrong with it. Look what was inside it. Replacing the internal alarm with the bicycle bell might not have been a brilliant idea. I think I'll need it shortly. I've already read them. Excellent idea. That way I can open it without causing a wreck. I wonder how much I've managed to save in the last few months. All that noise and all I got is this lot of gears? I don't even know how they ended up in here. Excellent! The heat from the lamp is melting the oil. The screws don't turn. The rusty screws are loose. I also finished the suntan oil. I better leave the empty bottle here. Now it works. I will leave it here as a warning to future generations. I don't need a painting to remind me of my grandfather. I like where it is. It works perfectly. I would only run the risk of damaging it. There's information that could be useful. Here are a few notes I've fixed Mom's alarm clock. I would like to return it among the boxes stacked in the closet, but I'd better leave it here. I can't. When Mom leaves for a trip, she always turns off the gas to avoid any unpleasant surprises. She always says that for a kid my age, the microwave is more than enough. I don't think the incident last year helped. Let's just say that calling the fire department about a burned pan can't exactly be considered my finest moment. I could do with something to cook. Others use it to cook sweet little furry animals. I prefer heating up something already cooked. In this, my mother used to hide. Let's see if I'm still lucky. Would you look at this? It looks like there's a little emergency money in the bottom of the tins. There's no greater emergency than this. It doesn't look like it, but if I start moving everything, the whole day will be affected by it. Not now. I have more important things to do. Pepperoni and pineapple pizza is my favorite. Maybe I might eat a slice later for a snack. I already had breakfast. I can't take it. It serves an important function in this fridge. I used it temporarily to reinforce one of the shelves. If I pull it out, everything will fall down. I first need to fix the shelf. Just what I needed. I couldn't go anywhere without it. I've already read them all. How can I possibly use it? Maybe this is the best place for it. There's still something missing. Another part. Almost ready. I need a few more parts first. Perfect. A few more parts. I don't know where to connect it. I'd really love to try it. I think there's still something missing. It's not time yet. I don't know how to... It's not time yet. Nearly there. Not long to go. It's not time yet. Not long to go. Nearly there. I need a few more parts first. They connect perfectly. Not long to go. I don't know where to connect it. Very good! There's still something missing. Making progress. I can glimpse its shape. How professional. The bike is ready. I just have to take it, and that's it. Bonetown, here I come! Let's go. It felt like something from my bike was missing. I forgot to mount the brakes in my hurry to leave. Fortunately, I escaped without any major damage. Better take what's left. I'm especially sad about the bike. I was very fond of it. I could pick all the weeds and try to fix it, but I'm not here for that reason. Better leave it here. Other travelers might need it. Better leave it here to remind all Bonetown tourists of the beauty. Take it and deprive the next tourist of those delights? I have no idea how to use a quill. I can hardly write even with... Good evening, my good man.
Good evening, boy. How can I help you?
I need a place where I can stay tonight.
It's your lucky day, boy. The Dead Man Inn is the best in the business.
Very good. I almost feel at home. Are there any rooms available?
I'm happy to check, but I have to warn you, we are in peak season. In this one, we still have to clean up bloodstains. Room 08 is already occupied. By me. I just have number 09 and 10 left.
Then 09 would be perfect. That is also my lucky number.
In that case, I can't do anything other than give you room 10.
But I just told you I'd like to have 09.
Everybody likes number 9. If I gave you that room, the next customer could only take number 10, which nobody likes. So they would leave.
I could leave too, since I'm not pleased with that.
Of course. Indeed, you have the look of someone who can go and choose another inn. For your information, Dead Man Inn is the most comfortable, as well as the only. You can also go find yourself another inn and come back tomorrow morning. I'm always here. So, room 09 or 10?
I really want 09.
Very well. Then I have another interesting offer for you. You can choose number 10, or you can take the door across the room and spend the night outdoors.
I'd say room 10 has suddenly become my favorite.
Do you have money for the...
Yes, I think I can pay for one night in this...
I don't know what a resort is, but it is sufficient that you have the money to pay.
Here's the money.
Kid, this isn't much. It will only...
I think that's enough.
Good. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Morgan. Willy Morgan. Many years ago, but I was very young. Maybe you remember my dad, Henry Morgan.
Henry Morgan, you said? Something springs to mind, but I think a long time must have passed.
Yes, a long time. I'd say 10 years since he disappeared.
And why do we have the pleasure of seeing you again in Bonetown?
For the anniversary of my father's disappearance. Today it's 10 years exactly.
There's always a good reason to stay at the Dead Man Inn of Bone Town.
I have no doubt about it.
Now I have to get back to my job. Help yourself to the key to room number 10.
Thank you.
Once you are settled in your room, you'll find a pre-printed form. I need to complete the check-in. Bring it back as soon as you have filled it out.
All right, thank you. Thanks, and goodbye.
You chose room number 10.
Technically, it wasn't exactly.
It doesn't change the fact that you can only take the key to room number...
All right.
Hello, boss. It's me. You won't believe this. Henry Morgan's son just showed up here.
Henry's son? Why did he come here?
He hasn't said too much about the reason for his visit. What do you want me to do? Do I warn Bob?
Yes, standard procedure.
Okay. As soon as the kid comes back here, Bob will take a good look at the belongings of the young Morgan. Sure, boss. I'll keep you posted. See you later.
If I take it down, the innkeeper would surely notice. It's locked. Those eyes make me feel quite uncomfortable. I'd rather not touch that substance. I'd rather not... I don't need it. Better not go inside, if the innkeeper... I'd rather admire it. There's no need to take it with me. Locked. I want the other guests to enjoy these works as well. I'd rather leave it where it is. It really belongs... I guess it leads outside, but right now I have a... I can't open it. A peculiar scent. I wouldn't say it's good, but at least it adds a different touch to the place. It's summer. It doesn't make any sense to heat up an already I don't think I should touch anything. That yellow tape does not bode well. First, I have to fill in this form, and then I haven't got a pen with me. Better go back to the innkeeper. It looks like a communication system. Better complete the check-in. I wouldn't want the innkeeper to accuse me of using a service that still doesn't belong to me. It looks like a communication system. Better complete the check-in. I wouldn't want the innkeeper to accuse me of using a service that still does. Better not waste it. It's a standard form. I'm back with the form you talked about, but I haven't got a pen with me and I still have to fill it out.
Doesn't matter. Give it to me so I can write the essential data down.
Thank you.
Name and surname.
Your memory is a bit spotty.
Sorry, kid. You know,
You seem like a different person now.
maybe I left you with a bad impression before. I'd like to make things right now.
Did you hear that too?
Hear what?
Did you hear it now?
It's probably some...
The one who made that sound must be a big one. And how? What now? Did you hear that noise again?
Yes, but I don't think you should be worried. It's normal. In fact, I think it's finished now.
How can you be so sure?
It happens all the time. As soon as you open a door, drafts let the wind through and it does funny things.
Okay, what else do you need?
I'd say I'm okay with this. I have everything.
Only name and surname?
Here in Bone Town, we need very little information. The rest will fall right into place.
Okay, now I must get back to work.
Me too. I'm very busy.
With what? Okay, thank you. Oh my god! And to think that, according to the innkeeper, it was just a little animal. Luckily, never trust anyone. I better warn the innkeeper.
What the hell happened?
I guess a robber came in and trashed the whole room.
I cannot be 100% sure, but all clues lead to that. Have they taken anything valuable from you?
I have all my valuable things on me.
Better this way. The Dead Man Inn is the most comfortable, but it doesn't have any insurance in the event of theft, disappearance, or death.
I was lucky it was just...
Unfortunately, there have been many such cases in Bone Town lately.
Seeing the current condition of this room, can I have room 09 now?
I already explained that I can't. I'm awaiting a huge influx of tourists in the next few days, and I need that room. If you could wait just a few minutes, I will clean it then. As compensation, I won't make you pay from tomorrow night on.
Actually, I just wanted to stay for tonight. It'd be enough if you returned the money I already gave you.
Boy, don't push it. That is my
Your kindness astounds me.
wise choice. If you give me the key back, I'll clean up everything. I'll take a moment. Using the back door, I'll be...
Thanks, my good man. Have you already cleaned up the room?
Yes, everything's in...
Okay, thanks.
And you have all the services of the...
Like what?
The most important one is... And following that,
How does the...
when the customers call, it is the duty of every good innkeeper. I try to be as fast as possible so as to not leave my position. If you don't see me at the counter, it's because some impediment forced me to use the back door. There are a lot of steps to get there. I'm going climbing really slow.
Thanks, that seems clear to me. What's the do not...
It's this amazing object. Only paper of the highest quality with the writing, "Do not disturb." You just have to hang this on the door. And I'll know you don't want to be disturbed. Here, take it.
Thanks. Thanks, and good. On the key, there's a big 10. I don't think it's a master key. I don't think I should touch anything. It's summer. It doesn't make any sense to heat up.
What now? Oh, that must be... I saw straight away that he better go check. I wonder when the cleaning lady is going to fix this disaster. Actually, I wonder when I last saw the cleaning lady. I don't think I've seen her at work since our discussion about the hourly rate. I'm sure she'll come back. Nobody can refuse $1 per hour. Better check what's happening in room number 10. Can I help you?
I'm testing the room, sir. Excellent service.
Also the price. Maybe I forgot to tell you that after a certain...
Cordial as usual.
If there's nothing else, I'll get...
Everything's okay. A key opens a... A key opens... I guess it leads outside, but... I can't open room 08 with the key to room 10. I'd rather not touch that substance. It has an animalistic... Not nice, but... It's locked. Let's see if I can. Done. The things I have to do. Let's just hope it doesn't spill. I wouldn't really know what to use to get rid of this stink. Very good. It looks like the cleaning has finally started. Just how I pictured it. Better not waste it. Better not waste... And now something classy. The contents haven't changed, but now there's a fresh musk ox scent.
Agile and silent like a ninja. I didn't even realize the cleaning lady finally got to work. Better not walk across it. I'd risk ruining this beautiful work. Oh, she also added the essence of muskox. My favorite. I'll go around the back. That guy's gonna have...
Nobody's coming. Better go check the entrance. This is my chance. I have no idea how to use a quill. Let's hope there won't. At last! I don't trust taking them. There's the chance they could have been eaten by mice. In any of the 3 cases, I don't want. Everything starts there, in the warmth of a friendly place. I think my father meant warmth in a literal sense. Perhaps he hid something in the fireplace. Let's try searching there. What is this? This brick doesn't seem to be bonded to the fireplace like all the others, but I can't rip it out. It seems after all these years it is partially calcified back into the fireplace. I need something to grab hold of the cracks. I don't need it right now. I don't need it. Look what's inside. Somebody forgot a nail file. Tough luck. Fate really doesn't want me to take a shower or a bath. That doesn't seem like if the owner finds out I entered room 09, if anything happens to me, the Dead Man Inn has no insurance. It seems to be working. I can take out the mortar holding. Clever, a niche. Let's see what's inside. It looks like an old library card. It belonged to my father, Henry Morgan. Last read book, Properties of Concrete. What did my father want to tell me? It's a card for the card belongs. Let's see the last Properties of Concrete. Better go to the library to make. After this amazing night, it'd be better to go back to my room and rest. First, I'd rather take the key to room 09 back to reception. I'd prefer to avoid having problems with the innkeeper. I have a really big day ahead of me tomorrow. I think the time has come to find out what Dad was working on. I better check the library card again. I'm sure Dad left me some other clue. It's a card for the bone. The card belongs to Henry Morgan, my father. Let's see the last read book, Properties of Concrete. What was he working on in his final research? Better go to the library to make some inquiries. What happened to Bonetown in the last few years? I remember when I used to come here that it was a nice little town.
I think it's just progress. The young prefer to go try their luck elsewhere, apart from a few exceptions. It's just down to us from the older generation to keep up the honor of Bonetown by welcoming the incoming tourists with love and professionalism.
I'd have to dispute that, actually. Is the public library still there?
Sure, boy. It's one of the crown jewels of Bonetown. At least it is according to what Margaret, our librarian, tells us. I'm simply reporting what's said because I personally never go to such places.
Strange. I would have bet the opposite. Could you tell me where it is?
Turn left at the main square, just outside the door. Boy, if you don't want to get lost, use this. It's an old Bonetown postcard, but it was used as a tourist map during the golden years. It could be of use to orient yourself and move a...
Thank you.
Are you interested?
Just to reminisce a little bit. Good morning, good sir.
Good morning.
There were moments I thought I wouldn't survive. Then I saw a ray of light and realized that the worst was over.
These are just some of the thrills you can experience here.
Thanks. A key opens a door. Better leave the key here. There you go. I don't want to take any. It's still material in the. Better not. It's like seeing my house. Even if I picked everything up, then it would suffer the same fate in our closet at home. I don't need them. I don't need them. Good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you?
What happened to Bonetown in the last few years?
The city has always held more allure at the expense of the small villages, and Bonetown is no exception. All the young people left when they had the chance, leaving the town in its current sorry state. It seems you know our town well, although you're so young. Can I ask your name?
Of course. I'm Willy Morgan.
I'm Margaret. Margaret Teach. But for those who attend the library, I'm just Margaret. Once there was a Morgan here in Bonetown too. Then he left, seeking fortune, and he became famous. But he never stopped coming back to visit Bonetown. I don't think you know him.
You mean Henry Morgan by any chance?
You surprise me, and that doesn't happen often.
The point is, I know him very well. Henry was my father.
I'm sorry, kid, I didn't know.
Don't worry, it's been a while.
10 years ago, right?
Do you know if he had...
Henry? Let's be serious. I think there were very few men as affable as him.
Do you know anything about...
Unfortunately, only what I've read about. One night he was here and not a clue, not a trace. No letters or anything that could have guided the search parties to a solution.
How do you know that?
Kid, I'm the librarian. I basically remember everything that is put on paper. And
Do you know what he was working on in his final research?
I don't know. He always read a lot, basically all the tomes you can find in here. And sometimes at his request, I had to order books from...
Thanks for the info.
Don't mention it. If I can be of...
I need to consult one of your tomes.
It's always a pleasure when someone wants to benefit from the service. What are you looking for?
Properties of concrete.
Oh, what a surprise! It's not among the more popular in Bonetown. I guess this is the second consultation.
Doesn't it get the...
Here in Bonetown, people don't read a lot. I could never have managed.
Where can I find it?
I guess it's somewhere on the upper floor.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you for visiting the Bonetown Library. If you need a specific book, you can ask me, Miss T.
Thanks. I'm not doing any research in... This lock is peculiar to say the least. It's stuck under the huge number of books on the desk. I must find a way to free it. How? Should I remove everything on top of it? There's no time. And above all, I wouldn't know where to put all these books. How? Should I? There's no time. It doesn't work. Or something that could force this. I don't know how, but At first glance, it appears to weigh over 100 kilos. Surely working out in the gym made me stronger, but I don't think it performed any miracles. There's a sign with the word museum, which rules out the I'll go back there later. Now I have to find a way to obtain the volume Properties of Concrete from the I don't think I should use it on the book. Let's try. It worked! Check out what we have here. There's no need to move the books, the jack helped me. Let's see what it is. It's another letter from my father. It's dated July 22nd, 2008, earlier than the other one. There's also a piece of paper that seems more ancient, but I can't figure out what it is. Better take a look right now. If Dad did all this so that I'd find it, there must be something important. Now I understand what the piece of paper was that I found with the letter. Dad always performed great feats, but I never imagined he was looking for kids' treasure. It has always been said that it was basically a legend. I don't remember the complete story exactly, but maybe the librarian can help me. And I have a list of names. Better start asking information of the townsfolk, without attracting too much attention. I don't need my father's old library card anymore. Even if someone found it, it would be useless. I have the letter and the piece of map belonging to my dad. It's a piece of the map belonging to Captain Kidd, but I can't do anything with it. Do you by any chance know the story of Captain William Kidd?
Sure, it is mostly a legend. In the golden era of piracy, Kidd stood out for his endeavors, if you could call them that.
The endeavors of a pirate aren't exactly heroic most of the time.
Anyway, his ship, the Adventure Galley, was supposedly filled with treasures when it suddenly disappeared. A few years later, in 1701, Kidd was captured and executed, but his ship and the crew were never found.
What do you think happened?
What always happened at that time? Kidd and his crew squandered all the loot, and to cover their tracks, they sold or even burned the ship. After this story, Kidd became legendary.
Thank you. Am I wrong, or did you tell me your name is Margaret Teach?
That's correct.
Do you know a man named Charles Teach?
Your question surprises me. How do you know my great-great-grandfather?
I'm doing some research on the genealogy of Bonetown, and I stumbled upon the Teach family.
Yes, it's been several generations now since the Teaches settled in Bonetown.
What can you tell me about Charles Teach in particular?
He was the one who brought the name Teach here to Bonetown, but of his past, little is known. My great-grandma told me that he was a former fisherman with a knack for books. This library is a donation he made to the city of Bonetown just before he died. After he arrived here in Bonetown, he devoted himself exclusively to reading, and many of these books were bought directly by him. He had so many of them that he basically founded the town library, which then became the family business for the following generations too.
And he didn't leave anything?
All he left is stored on the upper floor, but there's also an old crate without a key.
Thanks, and good.
Thank you for visiting the book. If you need us,
Thanks. Very strange. I have the feeling I'm being better be careful. You never know. I have no time for this kind of reading right now. I don't think it would come in handy. I already have a memory that may never be erased from my mind. I don't think I'll need. It's part of the museum exhibition. Better leave it where it is.
What do you think you're... Have you seen what is written on the envelope? It's the property of Tom Rayleigh's heirs.
But I'm one of his great-grandsons.
I'm a researcher, as well as a capable artist. Until then, the envelope will remain...
Good morning.
I am very busy and I'd...
Are you the museum
No.
Remarkable. Busy doing what?
Oh, I don't think you'd understand.
Come on, share it. Okay.
My research is...
What kind of research?
I'm trying to clear the name of one of the most controversial figures of Bone Town.
Who are we talking?
Tom Rayleigh. He spent almost...
Was he a researcher too?
They say that Rayleigh, because of his alcohol problems, spent most of his sober time in here.
In every town there's a drunkard.
No. Tom wasn't a drunkard. His artistic life...
Have you already done other research on Rayleigh?
Yes. You can find everything about it in the book I wrote on Rayleigh. You can take a copy if you like.
Thanks. How come you're so obsessed with Tom Rayleigh?
It's not that I'm obsessed. Some of the objects in here are his works. But, as with all misunderstood geniuses, he had a devil inside. Some people claim that, but once he was sober, he destroyed those works because he deemed them not to have been done by him. And I, being a misunderstood genius myself, now want to clear his image.
If you say so. And how do you think you can do that?
I'm trying to recover all the works left by the master. And in the meantime, I'm tracing Rayleigh's great-grand by delivering the only thing he left.
His dignity? Money? A toothbrush?
Don't joke about that. We artists are not...
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm talking about...
What are the contents?
It's an official document classified by the police, and it says for Rayleigh's heirs. It would go against my artist code of ethics.
And probably against some laws as well.
So I might know what happened to Rayleigh once he left Bone Town too.
Goodbye. There's something written.
Go ahead and take it. It's some stickers to support Tom Rayleigh's... We also need your help to make this artist known.
Thanks. Prisons, the story of... Now I know. It seems more like a series of rambling stories instead of a... Maybe there's just one bit of plausible information. Here it says that Tom Rayleigh's past is dark. He was repeatedly put in prison in Bone Town for being drunk and disorderly. The stickers are nice, but the book is useless to... I'd rather put this book... Probably someone else will find it more... I can't reach it. I don't think that dragging this barrel of... I don't see how the complete menu of the One-Eyed Jack would help me. I don't see how... I don't think it can be... I can't open this. The lock seems to be tamper-proof. It would be better to ask the owner before taking a seat. Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to the One-Eyed Jack of the Bellamy family.
I glimpsed the menu outside the club. What's your specialty?
Chicken, kid. Delicious, free-range chicken.
Only chicken?
Absolutely, kid. Chicken is our main ingredient. Healthy, genuine, and it's not fattening, so you can eat as much as you want. We Bellamys have invented more than 100 recipes to serve it with.
A diverse menu, then. How's business going?
Money is not important to the Bellamys. Our forefather, Eddie Bellamy, left us a little nest egg to pursue our family mission.
And what would that be?
Find the chosen one.
Are you a great-grandson of Eddie Bellamy?
Absolutely, kid. My great-great-great-great, he was the one who founded the first one-eyed Jack. And since then, we've come a long way.
Do you mean that you've expanded all over the world?
Absolutely not. Bonetown has always been the one and only place where you can taste one.
Do you mean that you've introduced new, original recipes?
Oh, absolutely not. Nobody can improve Grandfather Eddie's recipes. A distant cousin tried to do that, but I haven't heard about it since, so I don't think he had our luck.
Surely not your luck, yeah. I don't get it, but it's okay anyway. What's inside that case? It seems like some kind of fortune cookie.
Kid, that is not a fortune cookie. It's the fortune cookie. The first and most inimitable pastry needed by the skilled hands of Eddie Bellamy and passed down for generations, waiting for the chosen one to come and taste it.
Do you mean that in all these years, nobody was able to earn the right?
Absolutely not. That is the original cookie. Never has another one been baked.
How can you recognize the chosen one?
That'll be the only one who can pass the test.
What test?
The menu, kid. The menu. Only the worthy will listen to the entire menu without blinking an eye. And along with honor and fame.
Very epic.
We're at the table. When you feel ready, take your seat, and we'll see. But don't get your hopes up. We're extremely...
I see there's a free table. Can I take a seat? On what?
That table is reserved for those who...
Can you explain better?
Our family, the Bellamys, have always looked for the chosen one.
Thanks.
Thanks to you. I see you. When you're ready, call me.
I feel ready.
Very well. Let's begin the test. We'll soon know if you... Our menu includes mushroom chicken, algae chicken, egg chicken, spicy chicken, sweet corn chicken, pepper chicken, olive chicken, chicken and vinegar, blah blah, chicken, blah blah blah, free range, blah 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 blah, herb crusted, blah blah blah. Kid, hey kid, the test is over. I'm sorry. I thought you were different from the others. For now, you're not the chosen one.
And yet I was sure I'd be the one. The stairs don't... I don't want to risk hurting...
I'm sorry, I'd prefer you not touch it.
Sure. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. I'm sorry,
It's been a while, hasn't it, Uncle
Steve? There was only one child that called me that. Willy.
Yes, Steve, it's really me.
Son, how are you? Sorry if I don't get up, but my back is killing me. Sitting here all day is bad for my health.
All good, Steve. Thank you.
Tell me, what brought you back to Bonetown? It's been years since the last time I saw you.
For the anniversary of my dad's disappearance. It's been 10 years. I was thinking of swinging by the cemetery.
Already 10 years? Time seems to have stopped in Bonetown since then. I sought refuge in my job to forget. I don't see your mother. Does she know you're here?
I told her I was leaving. She's away on a business trip.
How is she? I tried many times to contact you in recent years, but she never answered.
It was very tough for her, too. She preferred to make a clean break from the Bonetown as a memory that still hurts a lot. How are things going here in Bonetown?
Not very well, I'd say. It's becoming harder and harder to run Bonetown. People leave, and the problems are constantly increasing.
Yes, when I got here, I had problems parking my bike.
Parking problems as well? That too must go on the list.
I saw some construction work on the buildings.
That's one of the bigger problems in the city. It seems that our water resources are drying up. Some people say that upriver, certain companies have been doing excavations that caused the fracturing of some faults. But I launched an investigation, and there's no correlation. So I'm trying to solve the problem by recovering rain, and at the moment,
I hope so for Bonetown. Do you remember what happened to my father?
it's always painful for me to talk about. We grew up almost like brothers, before he decided to leave and become one of the most famous archaeologists in the world. Despite his work, he always found the time to come back here to the family, and to meet his old friends. Unfortunately, his disappearance is still shrouded in mystery. The night before that fateful day, we went out together. We said goodbye in front of the old inn, where he was staying. The next morning, I stopped by to say hello. There was no trace of him. His room was intact. The innkeeper said he didn't see him going out. That's all I know. Since then, I've been racking my brain to understand what happened. Henry seems to have vanished into thin air.
Just like Mom always tells me. Do you, by any chance, know what Dad was working on?
I wouldn't know. Whenever he'd come to Bonetown, he told us fantastic stories of the places he explored. It felt like we were there with him.
Dad was always an exceptional narrator. When he told me a story before bed, I couldn't sleep right away, but instead spent a good part of the night fantasizing.
He used to do the same thing with us here in Bonetown.
Do you remember?
It's always painful for me to talk. We grew up almost like brothers. Despite, unfortunately, the night before that fateful, we said goodbye and the next morning I stopped by to say hello. His room was intact. That's all I know. Since then, I've been racking my brain to understand what happened. Henry seems to...
Just like Mom always tells me. See you later.
Come back whenever you...
Thanks. Better ask for permission. Can I borrow a...
Of course, as long as you use it responsibly.
Thanks.
Actually, when you're finished with your stuff, you can help me out with that stamp. I have a lot...
Gladly. See you later.
Come back when...
Thanks. I might need one. I'll take the more...
I'm sorry, I'd prefer you not touch it.
Sure. I don't think that ransacking this paper... It only works with 5-cent... Good morning.
Good morning.
I was just proud.
No problem. But please don't touch. I've arranged everything so that it will make my work.
What work?
I'm developing a recipe that will make... I just have to find the final ingredients.
Can I help you?
Oh, maybe there's something you could do. I need to go to the warehouse to get some things I couldn't find anywhere else in town. But I need a specific plant that grows here. It's a plant with white flowers that only grows in... but also with enough...
No problem. I'll see...
No. It's extremely delicate. Any contact with the... You should use specific instruments to pick it up and carry it. If you're
All right. I figured as much.
Thanks. It will also take me a while to find what I need in the warehouse.
All right. What are you working on?
It's a recipe of my own concoction for a new non-alcoholic drink. As soon as I've written everything I need on this piece of paper I found. There's still some ingredients missing to complete the... Then I'm sure my life will take a turn, and I could say
What's that piece of...
I honestly don't know. I was going through the back room when the new recipe suddenly hit me. I grabbed the first piece of paper I came across to write down the ingredients.
Can I see it?
I'd rather you not. Our sector is very competitive. If I let you read the ingredients, I can give it to you after the recipe is completed, when I'll be sure nobody...
Okay. Can I have some candies?
Unfortunately, I have to say no. The ones you see in the shop are needed to complete as well as...
I noticed.
If you have some pocket change, there's a candy vending. You can take as much as you want. It's only 5 cents for a candy.
Thanks a lot. What are you working?
It's a recipe of my own concoction. I've written this, then I'm...
Goodbye.
See you soon. When you find the plant with the white flowers, make sure to be as gentle as you can.
I'll do my best. Better not. I think the owner would be very upset. Can you repeat?
You have to look for a plant. You can't go wrong. It should grow here in the vicinity. When you find it, use the trowel and container I gave. Inside that container, the plant will be safe.
All clear. Goodbye.
See you soon.
The owner was clearly in a great hurry. It's closed. I'll be right back, thanks. He actually told me he was going to the... I better try later. I don't want to wait. It doesn't work like it's the same printer we use at school. Here on the side is a multi-format reader. It can read USB sticks, CDs, etc. Once all the info has been inserted into the reader, it'll be converted into data. Only then will it be ready to begin operating. I'm not thirsty. I also saw a 3D print.
Yes, it's the latest fashion. I decided to expand my market by
Drinks and 3D print.
I see you also grasp the symbiote.
I wasn't exact.
This is another of my brilliant ideas. You can use it if you want.
And many people use it here in Bonetown?
Some pass by here to see it, supposing it's an aquarium. But as soon as they recognize its potential, a universe...
I like your enthusiasm. I'll make...
It's at your disposal.
Hi. Is this supposed to be a pub?
It is. You have the opportunity to select different drinks of your choice.
At first sight, it looks more like a garage with vending machines.
Details. This is the future. People don't want to waste time with chatter. They want to get straight to the point. And I offer what they want. A valid alternative to the old and worn-down Bonetown premises.
Maybe you should have invested a bit more in the interior design, like moving some tires or getting rid of the tools.
I appeal to a different clientele. A bit in the style of Dine and Dash, but more like Drink and Dash.
Well, if that is your philosophy, I'd say you've done a great job.
I know. Thank you.
How is business?
But I'm very confident. The market research I did before opening in Bonetown, so it's just a matter of time, and then I'm sure I'll find...
What kind of market?
I was passing by Bonetown when I had a car problem. And so the light bulb went on in my head. Ding! If people here need takeaway drinks, I'll be here to serve them.
So you just relied on the opinion of a single person who happened...
Exactly. I know how to read the needs of a village. It's from little things that big projects grow.
I have some serious doubts, but I wish you luck.
Thanks, but luck doesn't have anything to do with it. Intuition and precise calculations are the foundations of every solid...
That's right, I agree. Who's the town mechanic?
He's a very skilled local handyman. They still call him the blacksmith here. He can fix practically anything. At first I had some problems with the vending machine. Now he's tinkering with my car. Now that I've moved here, since I have no urgency to get it fixed, I told the blacksmith he could work. Since then, I
understand. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Useless. I already have all the energy I need. I don't need it. What could I do with a cart with a couple of... I'll think about it later. Maybe I could mount it on my next bicycle. I can't get there, and above all, I don't need it. Let's see if there's anyone here. It must weigh at least a couple of quintals. I'd rather not test my spine more than necessary. I don't know how, but it could be useful. Too many things. I can't. They could always come in handy. Here, horsey. It doesn't seem to be very cooperative. Better take them with me. Lately, the value of copper has gone through the roof, but I don't really want... I hope I don't have to compete in some strange medieval tournament. I don't think they would be useful to me, unless I want to take part in a medieval carousel, but right now, that's not among the things I aim to do. But right now... The engraving says J. Roger. Let's try... Oops, I better... Sorry, my...
Careful, boy. I don't like to repeat myself, so I'll tell you it's not wise taking something without permission.
Thanks for the advice. This alarm is a problem. I don't need them. There's no ammo. I need something to test the range of this mini catapult. Good morning.
Good morning to you, young man. Are you interested in something?
How long has this...
Basically ever since Bone Town. In every town there's a shop selling weapons. We have weapons from all countries. Our centerpiece is that gun on display over there. It dates all the way back to the early 70s. My grandpa found it hidden in his attic. It's in a perfect state of preservation.
I need weapons.
No problem. Here you can find as many as you want. And if you don't see some... But I need your ID and your carry permit.
I'll be back with the documents.
I'm sure of it.
Excuse me. I'd only like to take... I couldn't help but notice the gun on display.
You have a good eye, kid. It's an authentic weapon from the early 1700s. My grandpa found it in the attic. And since then we've done lots of research on it, but we were never able to establish provenance. We know that it dates back centuries, and it's unique. It is unmatched in handling and finish. How it ended up in my grandpa's attic is there's an inscription. J. Roger. We think it belongs, and in our family tree, there's nobody whose name started with a J. The first Roger to arrive here in Bone Town was Johann. But
How much are you selling it for?
It's the only piece in the entire...
Why's that?
It's needed to give our shop a certain... Without this, we would just be another common emporium selling weapons. Instead, many people pass through here because if I sold it, many customers wouldn't return.
I understand. How does your alarm...
It detects the presence, weight, and as soon as this is removed, the only chance to steal it would be to substitute the gun with another identical one. I'd say it's a foolproof...
Understood. There must be something for which you would be...
Absolutely not. You could try to find another identical one, but according to the research we did, and even if I found another one of the same... As I already told you, our patronage is... That's why we installed a very sophisticated...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Sorry, can I take...
It seems to me it's the only thing... Round edges for... Go ahead and take them. And don't forget...
It's already working. There's no need to waste coins. It's not the right moment. Besides, after spending my last savings at dead... I don't know what to... Hello.
Hello, dude. May I help?
I like the selection of instruments in this shop.
Thanks, dude. It took years to stock up so much choice, to test every single instrument to make it harmoniously perfect.
As in an orchestra where everything must be perfect?
No, dude. No. I'm talking about each instrument has a sound that connects your inner self with the making you a part of the whole.
And did you find the formula for this harmony?
Dude, for more than 50 years, I've experienced things that link me with the harmony of the universe. But the path is still long, and there's still a lot to try.
That's not hard to believe. I'd be curious to know what kind of experiments you conducted.
Better not ask certain things, dude.
In this case, I agree. Is smoking allowed in this shop?
Dude, who do you take me for? I could never go against the law and...
It looks like you're smoking.
No, dude, this is the new frontier.
I see.
Yeah, you could say that.
I'm content. I don't want to... Goodbye. Hey, there are other musical instruments. A tuning fork can always come in handy. Excuse me.
Sure, it's available.
Thanks. I'd rather not. I already have a lot. Usually there's a metallic stick to make. I need something else to play it. I first need to find the strings and repair the bow. I can't play this way. To make it work, I never saw one so old though. There's an engraving. Walter Fly, 7. It's a bow, but it's so old that I'll take it with me. If I can find a way to... It should work. What was that? There's a hideout in the wall. The opening is too narrow. A few pumice stone pebbles could come in handy. They're light but resistant. It's empty. It doesn't seem healthy. I don't... I don't want to take... The entrance is locked. Quite rightly. Restricted access will be reserved for family members only. I hope they grew spontaneously. I already have some concerns that what I did goes against. My hope is that they grew spontaneously.
It doesn't, unless it's a matter of life and death.
I get it. Hello. He seems very busy.
Good boy.
Let's say it's one of my numerous gifts.
I'll stop you right there. I already said you were very perceptive.
That we have become friends?
In a certain sense. Could you please talk to me as little as possible?
Is it a long job?
You have...
Goodbye.
Bye.
I don't have my driver. He seems...
Good boy.
Let's say it...
I'll...
That you need...
Absolutely. Here's what I need. Could you please talk to me?
Is it a long...
You...
He seems...
Good boy.
Let's say it's...
I'll...
That you need to talk to someone?
Maybe. So now, could you please talk to me as little...
Is it a long job?
You have...
Goodbye. I can't. It needs gas. It won't work. From what I see, I guess it still runs on gasoline or something similar. I can't take it. I don't need a stained glass window. I wouldn't know what to do. Maybe it could come in handy. Good morning, Father.
Good morning.
I was admiring the beauty of this church.
You're right. It's a real piece of art. It dates back a few centuries and is all thanks to an ancestor of mine. After he traveled across the ocean, he settled here in Bone Town. Seeing the condition of the village, he wanted to build a place of comfort for wayward...
What was the name of...
Edward Drake, the first minister of the Bone Town community. Upstanding guide of Bone Town's unblemished past.
Yes, Father,
This calling has been handed down from one...
Can you tell me anything more?
My ancestor, first minister of the Bone Town community, upstanding guide of the Bone Town's people, unblemished pastor of the community.
Yes, that one.
Before coming here to Bone Town, it is created by his powerful hand, fused with the sacred fire.
Yes.
Yes, son. Every time I look at them,
how are things?
Under my guide, unfortunately, there are just a few troublemakers. A few kids who still don't have the patience to listen to my...
How come Bone Town...
Progress. Bone Town remain... And the latest events surely didn't help.
What events?
There are weird stories going around. Some of the faithful... We warned the mayor, who went personally to the place. Rumors say these excavations caused a hydrogeological... Fortunately, the holes were filled in again to prevent any damage to our flourishing city tourism.
Are we talking...
Son, just the mere chance to visit our holy church should be good. Our little said...
Maybe you're exaggerating.
Plus, we have a lot of other pleasant attractions. Library, museum, amusement park.
I wish I knew that earlier. I'm staying at the Dead...
That one, precisely.
Who exactly envies the Dead Man Inn?
Come again.
Nothing, Father. I was just... What's the reason?
Rumors say that under Bone Town, and that the excavations were tests conducted by companies without city approval. The mayor would never let the city be disfigured.
What materials might be in Bone Town's subsoil?
Some fantasize about golden veins. Others say it's copper or tin. I think there is nothing at all, or they would have surely... There's been no findings of any precious materials, either today or in the past. In doubt, the mayor may put some...
Goodbye. Let's try and hope it still works. There's a super promotion. With a single shot, you'll see yourself in your current form, in the brand new option, in the guise of a drum. The things you do to attract customers. Woo! I better go out and recover the posters. I'm curious to admire the different versions of myself. Great, 3 posters of me. It's not very nice to reverse the directions. Someone could get... I'm quite sure it's a felony to remove public... and I can't see... I could stand in line waiting for... or I could spend my time any other way. I can't take anything until the seagull goes away. These are pieces of pumice stone, simultaneously light and resistant. I'd rather leave it here as a warning. Better not remove any pieces. I don't know how to make it work. I don't really know how it works. I wouldn't know what to do with it. It can only be admired. There's something shiny on the roof. Maybe it's the only thing worth taking from this place. My arms are not long enough. I can't force it. It still looks very sturdy. I don't need to take it with me. Difficult task without even the original hammer. Let's try this one. No way, the weight doesn't move an inch. There must be another way to make the bell ring. Is it possible the solution could be so easy? It seems to have worked. I won a prize. Very nice. Let's see what this is about. Small Teddy, property of Rock Lafitte. Rock Lafitte? Could he be the same man from my father's letter? It would seem he was a pirate with a soft heart. It'd be better to check this plush more carefully. Just as I thought. There's something hidden inside. The very smart Mr. Lafitte hid his piece of the map the only place no one would ever look for it. Better add his part of the map to the other pieces. I don't need this plush anymore. I hope Mr. Lafitte... Maybe now they will come in handy. Got it. It's not a chimney. It looks more like a roll with a series of engravings on it. I don't think I still need these bulky tongs. Here are the pics I took with the Polaroid. Now that the photographic film is over, I don't need that Polaroid anymore. I think they can be used in a more useful way. I think they can be used in a more useful way. Better not. Better not. I don't need it. I don't think that beating that hammer, maybe if there was something between the anvil and the hammer, it would be more helpful. Better not. It should work. The photos surely have to be... Very well. A perfect plastic copy of the gun photographed in the shop. This printer model uses materials that faithfully reproduce the original objects by starting from simple photos. This replica could surely come in handy. It could be a good idea. Now I have a nice pair of cardboard eyes. It could be a good idea. Now it seems that the wanted man is Tom Rayleigh. The resemblance to me is remarkable. Let's give a touch of authenticity to this poster. Now it seems that it was issued by a town hall department. The stamp has done its duty. I don't need it anymore.
I see. When you're ready.
It could work. I feel ready.
Very. Let's begin the test. Our menu: mushroom chicken, algae chicken, egg chicken, spicy chicken, sweet corn chicken, pepper chicken, olive chicken, chicken and vinegar, blah blah, chicken, blah blah blah, free range, blah 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 blah, herb crusted, blah blah blah. Kid. Hey kid, the test is over. I saw you fall into a trance, just like in the legend that has been passed down for generations. You're the chosen one, the one who can taste the unique and incomparable Bellamy cookie.
After the 6th plate, I felt the force flowing strong in me.
I know. The chosen one has this power. Keep the key. With this, you'll have access to the
Thank you. I'll put it to good use. Good. I don't need these... Since I'm the chosen... It's the original Bellamy... I can't open it. After all these years, I need something to break the cookie. Here you are.
Interesting.
Sure, they're wanted. I found them at home in an old chest left to us by... I know that in the past he had some problems with the law.
Actually, especially after he drank a bit.
Oh, thanks.
And the stamp is authentic as well. There is no doubt. Finally, I have Tom forgot it here. Since then, nobody has ever seen him.
The usual things for...
Just as I thought. Take his envelope and make your forefather proud of you. Now I have to refine my technique, so that it will at least be equal to that of Master Rayleigh.
Thanks a lot. Better leave before opening the envelope. Let's open it. As I suspected, inside there's both a piece of the map I was looking for and a little flask. By the smell, I'd say the rumors about Tom's drinking problems were true. Best to add this piece of the map to the others. Let's just hope the contents of the flask won't spill out into the bag. I don't want to give the impression of being a drunkard.
Hello? Boss, it's me. Bob is keeping an eye on the young Morgan. It looks like he's snooping around Bone Town, but we still don't know the reason. He's either particularly good or he has nothing to hide.
I don't trust him. It's strange that Henry's son shows up again in town after all these years. Continue with the surveillance. Sooner or later, he'll make a wrong move.
Okay, boss. I'll keep you posted.
Good. I'm close this time, and another Morgan won't stop me.
It's a flask that still contains something alcoholic. That's a good idea. Now I have to find something with which to try to open it. That's a good idea. Only the imitation of an ancestral weapon will allow the chosen... After the impact, maybe it wasn't a copy of Thor's hammer. Inside, there is something left by Eddie Bellamy. So I find myself with the pieces of a biscuit that dates... It doesn't seem like the classic fortune cookie message. It's a piece of the map, just like my dad. Better add it to the others. Here, horsey. It doesn't seem to be very cooperative. Maybe it needs some extra incentive. Better not. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I think they can be used in a more useful way. The alcoholic content of the it could work. Done. The flask is empty. I don't need it anymore. You just have to press...
No! Something there!
You just have to press the... Father?
Son, even the most meek...
I don't understand.
Somebody dared to...
I still don't...
Outside the church is the kids of Bone Town. All that clamoring and laughter disturbed my... But it's necessary to maintain us. I instructed never to use it anymore. And it's been years since it fell quiet. But today, it'll be necessary to rely on the Holy Script.
Are you planning to write a sermon about...
Oh, no, son. This situation has to be resolved in the most drastic way.
I don't think I'm the right person for it.
You're here in my presence, so you're the right... I didn't want it to come to this. Take this sacred relic. It will be your mission. Everything is already set up. A sacred...
It seems like just a sign.
Young and pure of soul, it's the...
But it just says
Isn't that enough for you? My mind cannot suffer distractions. My son... Carry out your mission.
But the sign is...
Ask for help from the blacksmith.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I need help. I'm on a mission from God, or rather, from the Reverend.
In this case,
The Reverend has entrusted me with a mission. Can I take one of your tools?
inside the toolboxes, it serves to tighten, bolt, even open some specific lock. It's the only thing I can give you for your mission. Make good use.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Bye. Be sure to...
As always. Good idea. Perfect. Now the sign has a certain... It should work. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished, Father.
Very good. I can sense that now that hellish...
Technically, it's not...
It can be used again.
Okay, if you... Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You just have to press... Oops. I just followed the Reverend's...
Hold still, son.
All right. What happened?
Some ungodly soul got... Have you seen any black...
I think I saw some kids playing up front.
I thought so. Surely it... Anything else?
Stocky?
Any distinguishing marks?
Thick glasses.
It's clear. I'll have to talk to your mother, dear Edward. I'll go and resolve the situation. Nobody can disfigure the sacred church of Bonetown, shelter of the poor, symbol of faith, beacon of the community.
Weird. I could have sworn there were some micro-inscriptions on the glass. Actually, this glass shard contains a piece of the map. Supposedly the one belonging to Reverend Drake. It's starting to take shape, but it's still I have 5 pieces out of 9. It has lots of uses, but not this one. The roll should go here. Another noise. The hideout opened a little bit more. A matchbox. Some normal scissors with round edges. It's a bow for a cello, but it's stringless. think that... I don't think that... I already have a lot... I'd rather... It'd be useless. It seems something...
Dude, that is one of the first mechanical pianos. It works with...
Can you tell me where I can find...
Impossible. I know there was only one for... My father told me that his grandfather loaned it to some... And then, it was never... I have no idea where it might end.
Thanks anyway. Have you ever heard of
I'm thinking, dude. I think he's a singer from... No, wait. Dude, inspiration? It's been a while since I heard that name. Walter Fly was, if I recall correctly, in the back room is a mechanical piano that Dude, he was like a musical genius. It's just that he didn't play in big theaters, only on transport vessels, or... Plus, he was very good at... Dude, he knew how to put things in harmony.
What do you mean?
The harmony between music and mechanics. Everything revolves around harmony, dude. In the back room, there are still instruments at the time while...
I understand. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
They worked very hard to install all of them. I don't want to ruin them. These are pieces of pumice stone, simultaneously light and resistant. I'm not an art... The Bellamy treasure is finally opened. Although now I don't know what to do with it. Maybe someone could digest it. I think it is the only one able to digest it. Great! I can finally... A 5-cent coin. It'll surely be useful. $5-cent coin. Do what you gotta do. Perfect. No horse can resist a treat. Better put it inside the manger. The horse's hair, but I don't think... Being very careful, I should... Easy, horsey. That didn't go... Now I have these amazing horse hairs. Good idea. This way, I should get a perfectly functioning bow. If I remember correctly... That noise again! Finally, the opening is big and I don't need the bow anymore. Perfect. I can get my hand. It's a piece of paper. I can't do that now. I think they can. How does your
It has the only I'd
understand? There must.
absolute you could and eat as I. That's what
I couldn't help but.
you have a. It's an off. We've done. We know that it dates. It is unmatched in handling and finish. There's an inscription, and in our family tree, the first.
How much are you?
It's the.
Why's that?
It's needed without this. Instead, if I.
I understand. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This sign invites.
No problem.
Finally, let's see if there's a clue. Hopefully it's not loaded. Very good. Inside the barrel was a piece of the metal. I don't feel at ease with a real weapon in my pocket, but I can't get rid of it here or the I'd better leave it somewhere outside of. Looks like a good spot here. Now it seems much less aggressive. Let's try. It works. I heard a click. Empty. It seems so strange. Let's see. Just as I thought. There's a false back. Empty. It seems so. Let's see. Just as I thought. It should work. Bingo! The nail file. There's something a lot more precious inside.
Perfect. Now I have everything I need. Non-alcoholic, dark color.
I wouldn't want to ruin your dream, but I think that already exists.
I know the market very well. I managed to...
Really? Which?
No, it's the root extra... nice try. It's the only ingredient that is not present on the list. Take it.
Thank you. Better read it. Wait a minute, this list is a bit... I can glimpse something under the text about the ingredient. I, Dr. Alfred Every, on July 15th, 2008. In exchange, Mr. Bonnet transfers to the Every family, free of charge, the property of the building where the family business. The agreements will not be disclosed. Yours faithfully. It's countersigned by Steve Bonnet, too. To which... If the agreements have not been disclosed, the only one... I'd better get over to... Weird. In the meantime, I couldn't... I don't think that... So weird. There are no... What can they do? Wait a minute. There's a... I could be wrong, but they seem to have... There's nothing. I wasn't expecting this. I just thought it was a drawer with...